Okay, so you lot wanted me to do this review. I know that I was pretty late. The gag is I was actually watching this episode at 3 in the morning and I fell asleep. And I woke up and I was like, damn, it's morning time. So I just didn't have the time to do it. Then I went to the Palestinian march. So I was very busy and I've just come back from Morocco and I'm kind of ill. So therefore, this is why there's a delay to the review. I see all your DMs and I do apologize. But Georgia Steele and Toby being dumped has pissed me the F off. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content and let's get straight into this mess. I'm kind of pissed off because Love Island Games was doing so well up until this point. I'm not happy with the outcome. For the fact that we've lost Georgia Steele and Toby for 3 other islanders that we don't even know. Let's keep it a buck. These 3 new islanders who are coming in, no shade to them, they're not on the same level as Georgia Steele and Toby when it comes to the Love Island fandom stratosphere world of heavyweights and who can carry more and etc. I wanted to see more of Georgia Steele on this show. I feel like she's very much a nostalgia Love Island legend is how I see her. Back when Love Island was peaking and about to really peak. So season 4 was a great season to watch. So why was she dumped? I don't understand. I thought only Toby would have gone home. I don't get it, and I think it's a waste of potential, and I think this is where the Love Island Games gets a bit too icky for me, and this is where I feel like there's a problem here. If we're going to be bringing people into the show, don't dump them within a couple of days and then recycle them quickly with other islanders who aren't on the same weight as them when it comes to the Love Island world. I don't like to compare people with who's more important and who's not. I'm only speaking in terms of the Love Island stratosphere and the Love Island world only. I feel like Georgia Steele and Toby should have stayed. I don't think that they should have gone home like that. It doesn't make any sense. Even Liberty and Callum shouldn't have gone home, in my opinion, in that way. Carrington's coming in. Courtney, I believe her name is, from Love Island Season 4. And then you also have Michael from Love Island Winter, UK, who is going in. I just think that they're not up to par with Georgia Steele and Toby, so I don't understand them now immediately coming in and we're meant to be gagged over it right after Georgia Steele and Toby have left the villa. I don't know. I just feel irritated that Georgia Steele has left. I felt like she could have given us a lot more, and she was going to give us a lot more. I feel like, you know, if you notice it with the conversations that she has with these girls, she does not back down, even when it's just something of a normal conversation. And I like to see that because there's something in her. Georgia Steele is 5150 crazy. Do you understand? This girl is crazy. She is unhinged. She needs help. This is a reality TV star that I want to watch on the show. She absolutely lost it on her season. The decline of popularity from when she was the main Casa Amor victim to the situation with the kiss and her being this loyal girl and etc. and a brat. That was unhinged TV that I enjoyed to watch. So it would have been nice to have seen her on TV for a long time. Why bring her in and dump her within 48 hours? I don't like stuff like that. When it comes to heavyweights of a Love Island world, don't bring them in and dump them within a couple of days because it don't make no sense. You're just wasting all the money you've offered these people. Like, I'm just genuinely surprised. Now, when it came to that challenge, it made, like, when it came to the challenge of who's going to pull who, Callum and Liberty were going to win. Let's keep it a buck. Toby and Georgia are skinny in comparison to Liberty and Callum. They're both, you know, big boned, let's just say, no shade, and muscular and toned. And so they're both obviously easily going to win that challenge. Liberty tried to cheat by holding onto the thing in the last minute. And then, of course, they had to do another round. But Callum and Liberty were smashing them and obviously slow. That's probably Georgia Steele now. On the plane. Arriving in London as we speak. At London Heathrow or Gatwick or even Luton at this point. Sis took the flight 2 days ago to go to Fiji, and 2 days she's already getting the flight back. She probably already is familiar with the air flight attendants because she already knew them on the way, and now she already knows them on the way back, Charles. It's the same ones at this point. So I just find it to be very confusing. Now, the challenge within itself, I don't like either. I think it's a very unfair challenge because regardless, if you have 2 teams where one is just a lot more, you know, more toned and muscular than the other, then they're at a significantly heavier advantage. But it is games and it is what it is. I think that Mora is a really good host. She has surprised me, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. She really has surprised me. And I dare I say it, but she could be and should be the face of Love Island. She should be the host of Love Island. She is a Love Island legend. We know her for her Love Island iconic moments. But she's also very messy as a host, which I like to see because it reminds me of her when she was on the show. So that included, I think that she has significantly impressed me when it comes to Love Island Games, far more than I expected, and I would not be mad at her replacing Maya Jama when it comes to Love Island in the next couple of years, and I could see that happening. I could see her really being the host of Love Island. Really, she's in her presenting bag, absolutely, and I'm just here for it. Kem, who won Love Island as well, is also coming in to present, so we're going to see how he bodes, and he does, but I feel like Mora just impressed me far more than I expected, guys. I'm very satisfied and happy with Maya Jama, but I did not expect Mora Higgins to come so hard like this, that she should be, you know, the host. I know Americans love Ariana Madix, but respectfully, I don't know why she's being forced on us. She was here a couple episodes ago and I wanted to talk about this, but I forgot to. Okay, cool. She got cheated on. I feel sorry for her. She went through hell in Vanderpump Rules with her man, with Tom, but that does not mean we need to see her hosting every single damn episode here and there of Love Island. It doesn't make any sense. Stop trying to make it happen. It doesn't make any sense. The UK girls don't even know who the hell this girl is. It's just very confusing. Keep her in the Bravo fandom and let her stay there. She doesn't need to come hosting different gigs. It doesn't make any sense. If we're gonna have Maya Jama be busy with work stuff, replace her with just one girl and let that be Maura Higgins and call it a day. We don't want to see different hosts coming in left, right, center because it is genuinely confusing. The twists and turns, I liked it. Imani and Ray J in the bedroom or whatever, and they were told that they have to pick a couple to replace and etc. and who that couple would be. These type of things I like because that causes tension. Because now the world would be like, well, why did you pick us? Why did you do this? These contestants. But it would have been nice if Georgia and Toby had stayed for another 24 hours to have these conversations with Imani and Ray J to question why we were picked over XYZ. It doesn't make any sense. That would have been nice to have seen because Georgia is what? Combative. And therefore, what is Georgia going to do? She's going to sit there and have that conversation with Imani. The conversation is going to be intense. It's going to be a good scene to watch and enjoy. This is why I need to be my producer bad, guys, because I know how this shit works. And I feel like dumping people so soon is irritating because you're really not rinsing it out for what it's meant to be. This is a production. It is a TV show. So I'm kind of irritated by it. It's like Casa Amor, when the girl speaks up who was kissed by another man. Why are you dumping her after she reveals that? Keep them in for another 24 hours to rinse out the drama. I'm just so annoyed that Georgia still has been dumped. Like, I'm not some super fan of the damn girl, but watching her season, she has a lot of potential to cause a lot of drama. Just like Megan Barton Hansen is doing right now, Georgia can do the same thing. Sally bringing over Toby to start talking and starts crying. It's not that serious. It really isn't that deep. These two are never going to be a couple because as she goes back to LA, he's going right back to London. So it's never going to work between these two. But I think that, you know, she's just an over-emotional girl and we'll just see where it goes. Justine and Jack Fowler, I'm really warming up to them and I really hope they become more than just this Friendship Love Island Games couple. As of right now, we don't know, but I feel like Justine likes Jack a lot. And I don't know if Jack likes her the same. That's just where my head is at. Because of course, if Justine is contemplating about Caleb and etc., then evidently she likes the man and is just scared to really go there. So there are feelings there from her as she's confirmed and have those conversations with Ray J. So we'll just see what happens, guys. We'll just see what happens. We have Courtney, Carrington and Michael coming in. I'm not really excited for these three islanders coming in. To me, they look like filler islanders. I don't even mean to be rude to them. I'm just very cutthroat. You guys already know how it is. I'm just not like, oh my god, it's these three. Like, wow. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm waiting for Zeta to come in. Then for me, it's like, wow. Do you understand? And I was waiting for Georgia Steele to come in and she came in. And I was waiting for Megan to come in and she came in. And, you know, I don't know who else from Love Island Games is coming in that I can remember off the top of my head that would gag me. I just don't understand. I don't know. We'll just see. I'm surprised that Jessica is still here. I thought she would have been dumped a long time ago, guys. But I really like her. She's a small firecracker and I'm here for it. But sorry for this late review. I will be reviewing timely. I know it's coming out again around 2-3 in the morning. So I'll be there straight away to give you guys the review with my reactions. But today I was just pissed. I was like, I didn't want to give a reaction because I'm just so irritated with the fact that they just dump people like that who are such heavyweights in the Love Island fandom. And it's just, I get it, it's games, but this is also production. You want to keep the heavyweights in for mass appeal. So we'll just see what happens, guys. Yeah. Subscribe to the channel, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe. Click that button. I would really appreciate it. It's just one click, please. And I'll catch you guys soon for another review.